Hello. This clip of our Justia webinar, dedicated to law firm website content for SEO, will guide you through the basics of the Google search engine results page. We'll talk about the main sections of that results page, such as the organic results, maps, local ads, and others. If you want to see more Justia videos on law practice and legal marketing, be sure you're subscribing to our channel.
First, I want to look at the Google search engine result pages. It's basically, look at what Google's showing you, give you an idea of what we're trying to do in terms of where we want to show up, and sort of get sort of the sort of core focus on and sort of the different places in Google that you actually can rank for. I'll do a little bit of discussion on organic rankings, and just relatively quickly, some of it'll be covered in the first part as well. And then I'll give some initial resources for you all to check out, just really good solid resources. They'll give you a nice overview of search engine optimization, as well as a few tools as well. So first, we all know Google. This will be our focus. Most of the stuff that we mentioned for Google will also apply to Bing and DuckDuckGo and some of the other smaller search engines that are out there. But realistically, you should focus on Google. This will be the vast majority of your traffic. If you've got your site fully optimized, at least half your traffic, probably 70–80% of your traffic is coming from Google organic search. So this is what we'll be focusing on today. So first, here is a Google search results page, right? So just Roundup lawsuit was my search query here. And you'll see here at the very top, we have some ads. Roundup's involved with quite a bit of litigation right now, and Google is selling ads to make some money. And then we have underneath that the organic search results. So here's an organic search result here. Here's a few more under a little bit lower on the page. And then we have some people also ask section, sort of a question and answer section. All of this is organic. So all the folks that are showing up either as a listing or as someone who answered a question, or a website that's answered a question, are not paying money to Google. They're showing up for free, and they're ranking decently high organically right here. Here's another Google search result page. And this one, we have some Google local services ads up at the top. We then have organic result. We have another organic result. We have the people also ask. And we have the maps themselves, which also are tied into Google organic rankings. So this one's a service search for Boston criminal lawyer. If you sort of if you sort of look through what you're trying to do in terms of the rankings, everything that you do in terms of the content, in terms of your links, in terms of your technical SEO, will help you rank higher on the organic search, as well as the maps. So one of the things I want to make sure folks understand is that even though the maps include other items like your location, how close you are to the person that's searching, your reviews, are you above a 4.5? Is sort of the key metric right there, the number of reviews you have. You should shoot for like 40 reviews or so. But also your organic presence will actually impact how you're ranking on the maps. Here's another search result. Here's Boston truck accident lawyer. Every single one of these is tied into organic on this one. While Google runs ads many times, they're not always running ads. So sometimes even for basic core searches like Boston truck accident lawyer in this case, no ads are showing up. So actually the organic ones are getting the first cut at the apple, first bite at the apple. I wanted to show one thing in particular here on this particular Google Maps result. If I zoom in on this one, you'll see that it mentions that their website, it says that their website mentions truck accident attorney. So this is relatively important because for a lot of these searches, if you want to show up in Google Maps, you need to have that if you have that content on your website, it can actually help you. So for the basic ones like personal injury attorney, criminal justice lawyer, items like that, those are classified by Google for the Google business profiles. So showing up in the maps and is fine. But for some of the sub areas, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, slip and fall, right? For those, you actually want to have the content on your website to sort of reinforce your rankings for those particular terms. The other part I want to show that Google's done a lot recently here is focusing on these featured snippets. So here's a featured snippet here. Here's another part with people also ask, and here's some more organic results. So this one was for the California statute of limitations for personal injury. So Google has done a lot to try to get people to stay on Google. So one of the things they've done is they've gone through website pages and they've tried to find the answers to the question or to the query that someone's asking and actually feature that right on the Google search result page. In fact, it's worked out pretty well. A lot of people stay on Google, then they might do another search on Google. That said, if you have the opportunity to be the featured snippet, you're going to get a lot more clicks. It's really outstanding in terms of the amount of traffic you can get. So as you're sort of working through different items here, and trying to sort of do, sort of make a feature snippet, what I would suggest is to have questions and answers on different pages of your website. And there's ways to mark that up with schema markup, which I will cover at a later webinar, but I'll give you a resource in case you want to take a look at that earlier. And then look at what other people ask in the people ask section, look what other feature snippets show up, and then try to write a better answer. So just spend some time and really think about how your answer could be better. Try to get it in maybe 2 or 3 sentences. But the featured snippet opportunity for law firms is wide open. So there's a few folks that are looking, sort of studying it and trying to get that going, but most law firms have not thought about that at all. And there's a lot of opportunity there. So I would encourage everyone to do questions and answers on your site. Those tend to be the ones that get picked up as a feature snippet the most. And normally it is, what is this? This is that. And that's basically what is the statute of limitations? How are damages calculated? Damages are calculated. It's A, B type of approach. Very, very straightforward, but a lot of opportunity for law firms in this area. And right there, you see about feature snippets. It'll sort of describe, if you click in there, what Google sort of does. Another thing I wanted to point about the Google search page organic listings in particular is that a lot of law is localized. So here I just did a basic search on shoplifting. Did it say in California? Did it say Mountain View or San Jose or anything? Just typed in shoplifting. And here's the first page. I have a dictionary entry and some photos from Wikipedia. And if I click down a little bit further, I go to the second page. All of this content has been localized for me. So a lot of the basic search terms, especially involving law, they will find information that relates to that is localized to my state, sometimes localized to my city or even smaller location, even like a neighborhood sometimes. So this is just something to note. So as you're doing searches and you're talking to your friends that are across the country, they might see very different results than you. You need to look at what your IP address is and look at where your physical location is. It might be by IP, it might be through your GPS if you're on your phone. And that will play a part into how you're ranking organically within Google. Here's another one for incorporation. Very straightforward term. It's giving me the Secretary of State's office in California. If I was in Nevada, I'd get Nevada. If I was in New York, I'd get New York. If I was in Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, I'd get Alabama. So localized search results in the organic, in sort of in the organic placements, is taken really taken over law probably in the last 5-6 years. And then here's another one. This is for services, right? And for services, I just typed in criminal lawyer. Okay, well, I'm getting some Google ads. These are obviously localized up a bit. This is another ad. This has been localized. This is a lawyer in Salinas. These are different lawyers in San Jose. All right, that's fine. It's all localized. If I go to the next page, all of these listings have been localized for San Jose. So I have, some law firms. I have Justia, I have FindLaw here. I have Yelp. Go way down at the bottom, you'll see expertise sort of popping up there. Services themselves tend to get localized by Google. So if you type in just criminal lawyer, personal injury lawyer, business lawyer, the results you get will tend to be localized, normally to the city that you're located in. One side note on this part, I know a lot of people in the past used to try to say, like, from a lawyer near me, because that was like an autocomplete and they thought they would somehow show up more often if they put near me. You don't need to do that. Google is totally discounting that out altogether. So having the words near me now, gone. So don't waste your time doing something like that. It's not going to be helpful to you. So anyways, there's the main thing I wanted to show here is that, the Google search results, especially the organic search, involves the basic listings. It involves featured snippets. It involves the questions and answers, and it involves the Google business profiles or the Google Maps, showing up there. And so there's a lot of opportunity on organic that I think folks can take advantage of if they approach it systematically and they write good content. So we saw a bunch of different examples, and from here I'll show you a couple other items and just show you what you can do if you sort of fall through things systematically.
Thanks for watching. We hope you now have a better understanding of how the Google search results page displays results within its different sections, so you can better plan how you'll develop your content. If you enjoyed this clip, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more law practice and legal marketing videos. See you in the next video.